Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will be learning about soils and hydrology. My name is Tim Shaffritz.
Alex Galt.
Alex Galt, my friend behind the camera. He'll get a part later on too. Today we will be talking about the landscape that we are currently in. This is Miller Plant Science behind us. That's SLC. We are on Ag Hill. And this is a good segue to talk about the landscape of the environment we're at currently looking at right now. Now, what I look at when I look at right now, I see a lot of cleared land. Before the University of Georgia was founded here in 1785, this was all pine forest. Now, of course, it hasn't been like that in nearly 200 years. However, we can see there's a lot of young development and a lot of malpractice in the landscape. There's good things too that we can also talk about. Now, if you want to come with me, I'll show you more. So over here we have tulip trees, but they're young tulip trees, and they're very sparse. There's a lot of cleared land right here, so there's no interception from the precipitation that's going to hit this grass right here. And let's see what that leads to. What's this we have right here? That's a lot of water we got coming out that hasn't percolated in. The soils are very compacted. There's a lot of people walking by every day. There's not a lot of buffer for this. Heavy precipitation, we get about 50 inches a year. All that's just hitting directly on this. There's a lot of drainage. We're obviously downslope. If we take a look over here, we're obviously downslope from this road.
That's why we call it Ag Hill.
Ag Hill. Alex, do you want to tell us more about this hill and how it relates to Horton overland flow?
Yeah, so with all this clear cut, before this was forest, there was a lot of Hortland overflow now because of the lack of leaf coverage that's covering the ground. Also, the amount of runoff is very increased because of this Hortland overflow, and there's no infiltration in the roadways. There's all this concrete that we got around where there's a lack of infiltration. As you can see, this ground doesn't even have any infiltration or percolation because of the management practices, the compaction, and the fact that we're just putting grass down with no leaf coverage. And you can also notice things such as hills around campus where erosion has actually been impacting the landscape. You notice there are areas with green coverage, and then there's areas where there is straight erosion, and then there's other areas that have pine straw as a mulch. So these different things all affect the soil and hydrology of different landscapes, the hills, the drainage, everything in between.
That's right.